In this short video, I'm going to show you how to transfer course information, course content from one course to another course. I'm going to briefly show you how to do things one by one individually, and I'm going to show you how to export the entire contents of one course and send it to another course. So, first off, I have created this sandbox for me to use. I'm going to click it and go in and show you that it's completely empty. There's nothing in any of the standard areas. Start here is empty. Course content is empty. There are no folders, files, nothing. I'm going to use this little shortcut arrow here to quickly take me into my Business Comm class from 19 Spring. This little shortcut is a nice, quick, easy way to go from one course to another course when you're copying things from one place to another place. You'll notice when I click this link and go to the Business Comm from 19 Spring that it's going to take me into the course content area of it because that's where I am in this sandbox course. It does make it really quick and easy to copy things from one place to another. Now if I just want to pull a couple of things from an old course to a new course. Let's say I just want to take my introduction or something like that. I'm going to go to my start here where my introduction is. Meet your professor. I'm going to click the drop down arrow and tell it to copy. Now I'm going to end up canceling out of this because I'm going to export an entire course. It's going to ask where do you want it to copy to? Which course do you want to copy to? So you click that and it's going to list all of the courses where you are an instructor. I'm going to choose that sandbox course. And then it's going to want me to tell it which folder in the sandbox course to send it to. I'm going to send it to the Start Here area. We don't really use course alignments, so you don't have to worry about this checkbox. And then if you wanted to actually complete that, you would hit Submit, and it would copy that content to the new course. But I'm going to export the entire contents of this Spring Business Communications class into that sandbox for you. So I'm going to click Cancel instead of Submit. But that's how quick and easy it is for you to copy something individually from one course to another course. If I don't want to do that and want to copy everything, I'm going to look to this menu to the left, scroll down to the control panel area, and click Packages and Utilities. In this menu, I have Export. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to tell it I want to export this package. Now, you have the option of changing some of these settings. I don't change anything. I leave it just as it is. But scroll on down because you have a whole list. It's going to ask you which things do you want to copy out of this course. I'm going to select everything. I'm just going to copy the entire contents of this old course. Assignments, gradebook settings, everything over into the new course. So I'm going to click Submit. Feel free to look through that list and check and uncheck things as you like. Now I've got this message here at the top. This action has been queued. An email will be sent when the process is complete. So don't worry that you come back to this and there's nothing there yet. I'm going to wait for a second because I will hear my email chime when it's ready. Depending on how much you have in your course, like embedded videos or uploaded videos, it might take a minute or two, but it's usually pretty quick. I've already heard the chime on my email. So I'm going to refresh this screen because I'm guessing that email is this email. And sure enough, there it is. So I'm going to click this link here and it downloads it. Okay, now if you're using Chrome, you'll see your downloads show up in the bar here at the bottom. You'll notice I've kind of run through this once already just to make sure before I ran through it with you. So if you click Downloads, you're using Chrome, it's going to show up here at the bottom and it's going to be in your Downloads folder. If you're using Explorer, it's going to behave a little bit differently, but Blackboard likes Chrome, so I've gotten in the habit of always using Chrome. So I'm going to use my little shortcut arrow down here and go over to my Sandbox course. And you'll notice it's dropping me in exactly where I was in the other course, but I don't need to export here, I need to import. So I'm not going to import a course cartridge. Those things come directly from the publishers. I'm going to import a package. Okay. So I'm going to click this link button right here to import. Now it's going to ask me to browse wherever that zip file is. I'm going to browse my computer. Sorry, it's hiding some of it. Okay, so there's the export file that I want to pull in. Now I copied this over to my desktop because I have a lot of stuff in my downloads folder. So I'm going to find the export file that I just exported and click open. And you'll notice that it populates right here. I'm going to select everything to import and submit. Alright, and again, this action's been queued. An email will be sent when the process is complete. So again, depending on how much content you actually have in there, it might take a minute or two, but it's usually pretty quick. And I'm going to talk here. I'm waiting for the email. I'm going to go ahead and click Course Home to see if it might be there yet. Okay, it looks like some of the information is ready. I'm getting this blue background. I just heard the email chime. So I'm going to refresh my screen. Alright, so I'm going to click in my Start Here. And you'll notice that it has pulled over all of the information that I had in the previous course. Notice that this is still my sandbox, and if you remember from the beginning of the video, it was gray and completely empty. My course content area, that introductory note is here, my textbook information, and all of my folders with all of the information have been transferred over, complete with assignments. This is an assignment that came over. And all of the descriptive material is all here. All I have to do is update. All I have to do is update the due dates and edit. Obviously, if this is being transferred over into a fall class, I would need to go through these folders and change the dates because these are part of the actual folder item itself. For date management, in Course Tools, you have an option here for date management. If you have a good idea of how far you want to push dates back, this date management tool is a really handy way of changing all of the due dates for all of the items. You might have to play around with this just a little bit to get it to change the dates just the way you want, but it is a quick and easy way of managing due dates from items that you've transferred from one course to another course with